How y'all folks doing this fine day? Welcome to the cable company, and this is my NASA. I want to dedicate this to all the Rocketeers. Special thanks to Bob and Tony Rebels for their contributing to the Apollo mission, and to my girl, Lisa Ringer Moat. She was an organ donor, and she didn't want to be. I promised you I'd show you some pictures. This is John Glenn. He's posing in front of the gantry in the launch pad on his 10th anniversary of his orbit. And this is just if you look at it, you can see the little ship. I don't know if you can see the ship on the end there of it. I just got a few little things that I thought I'd pull out and show you. This is if you can see that right there. This is one of their patches they got. They got the this one here. I got a lot. You like patches? Anybody like? You guys like patches? I collect patches. Just any kind of patch. I made a jacket one time with all kind of patches. None of it didn't match. It was psychedelic, I guess you would say. I made it. It's mine. I made it. So it's a little younger, and I just put it all together. It was wild. And there's one. They got a lot. I got a few patches. I like these. This is an Apollo 15. You don't hear much about that one. Not really. See, this is a Conrad. See that? Okay. And this is Apollo. It looks like, what is that, 17? Okay. Alright then. And then we got Skylab. You see Skylab? Skylab. This one's Apollo 11. Right there. Okay. And this is one of the IDs to get into the parking area. Here's a card there. This is Skylab. This is on Tony. Okay, this was Miss Rebels. This was her little. I don't know if that was a pass or what. This is an Apollo 16 crew. It's got a little thing on there. This is for the vehicle assembly building. And it has warnings on it, and so if you're in there and you wasn't supposed to be there, boy, you're gonna meet our military right off the bat. I believe you would. Okay, that's at that time. This right here, it's more the same, and then this is for the Gemini. Okay. There's some passes. Did you get in there? I thought that was pretty neat there. I like little stuff like that. I seen where dang who was that? That was Neil Armstrong. It's $400 something thousand. Something when he had some memorabilia, I guess you would call it. That's probably the family getting paid something that helped. Well, this man, he was a senator and all. He's pretty I imagine he left his family pretty well off. This guy's an American right there, people. This is an American. This is a man with a plan right there. And he did a lot for, man, he did a lot for Americans. Let's say that. He helped us keep our freedom as long as we've had it. Yes, sir. And let's see, I'll put that in there just a little bit more. I'll put that in there. And this is let me see if I can have this. This is for Robert Rebels. Thanks for helping make MA9 a success. This is just a little. This is like a note thing from his boss man. C. Bauer. That's pretty neat there. I got one in here. I got one I want to read you. This is, I don't have much time. I got to get this off of here because it's, it's full. Again, I got to get up there. It's been raining. I didn't want to get my stuff wet like I runt that one. This is a, it just got a number on the back. I don't know what that, it's probably, it looks like, that could be, and boy, that's a pretty sure, that could be that Thor. I just was really impressed with that Thor. You know that sucker there, they can crank that sucker in space, you know, in zero gravity. That's amazing. But anyway, that's I think I read that to you, didn't it? Did I read this to you? He was there, President. I believe I did. He was at the Launch Complex 14. Lieutenant Colonel John H. Glenn Jr. He strapped him in. Matter of fact, he strapped him in the seat. He strapped him in. Mr. Rebels did. Honest to God. He strapped him in the seat. All right, this is a certificate of participation, and it was awarded to Mr. Rebels. This is to certify that Robert B. Rebels was a member of the team which launched the first American astronaut, Lieutenant Colonel John H. Glenn Jr., USMC, into orbit around the Earth. Atlas missile 109D. I bet that was an Atlas I was looking at. Carrying the Project Mercury spacecraft into orbit, was launched from Complex 14, Cape Canaveral, at 9:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 20th February 1962. The capsule landed at 2:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and was recovered at 3:04 p.m. EST. Okay, time in orbit was 4 hours and 56 minutes. Recovery was at 38 degrees by 36.5 degrees. West longitude and 21 degrees and 25.2 north latitude. And O'Malley was the test conductor. And then I can't read Newton. And the base manager was McNabb. That's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, this is really amazing. Yeah, his job was to turn a spaceship. I don't know if I told you. His job, him and his other 500 scientists or whatever it was, and they all was in little groups. You know, everyone is all. Nobody knew the final thing. You know, all they have their own specialty that they done. And his job was to turn a spaceship. One of his jobs was to turn a spaceship in zero gravity. And I think I might have. I don't know if I've read these to you or not. This has got every one of the early guys. You know, as you can see. I'm not gonna take that. Let's see. Did you see that? Yeah. And then this is Walter. This is sure. This is the guy I had a hard time with. Sorry about that. This is the guy I had a hard time with his name. With my I got a little nasal congestion. I'm cold. I'm sick, and my nose is big anyway. But it just it echoes, and I can't say it. I still really have a hard time saying his name. I've just never heard nobody say his name. You know, that's when you hear other people say it, then you can grasp it a little better. But just to read it, it's I don't know, you know, Scherer. Okay, astronaut Walter Scherer. I am so sorry about that. I will find out how to say that, though. It may be right to me and tell me how that won't be no good either. Oh yeah, you could pronounce, you know, punctuate. I gotta say this, man. I gotta say his name right one time in my life. This has gotta be, that's gotta be, you know. And this is the Gemini. You know, remember I was telling you about the Gemini? You know, first when I was getting into this, I thought maybe that the Gemini was the baddest. But I think we know now that it's the Saturn that was really the booster that got us up there in the engine. And then this is the Apollo 16. Okay. And then I told you I'd show you a few of the pictures that I have. And I got a few pictures. Well, not many. But I wish I had a lot. I wish I had that thing that sold for $400,000. Hi, this is the. Remember when I went over this the other day? I think about the doctor that took care of the guy on the appendix, you know. But I didn't know I didn't have I just had a little fact sheet. This is the whole transmittal of got 9 ships, and see a destroyer usually doesn't have a position on board, but since they were their job was to pick up they were involved in the recovery team, then they had 2 doctors, part of the recovery team, were able to perform the operation. What they did, they tied 2 ships together, and you know, and they went across on a line. You know, and that's the water was really it was formed and I hope I say this is the Taussig. Okay, that's the Taussig wardroom. Okay, and the report to the Kearsarge said Richmond was given the captain's quarters for recuperation. Captain E.D. Cannon of the Army Medical Corps made the diagnosis and called to the nearby destroyer Thompson for assistance. Lieutenant P.D. Kennedy, Navy medical officer of Fallbrook, California, strapped himself in a bosom chair and then it says more. Okay, and there were 2 doctors. I got about 3 more minutes. Space engineers. Okay, and they stretched together between the 2 ships, and then you know, I'll go into this and I'll read this to you. Robert R. Richmond, machinist, mate, fireman of Delta, Iowa, was reported recuperating satisfactory. I mean, it's got everything, you know. It says and increased cloudiness and rain squalls. I mean, this is the whole deal. This is the word for word of everything that they took place. And then the only potential weather trouble on the horizon was weak, disorganized, low pressure. And then on board the USS Kearsarge on station 160 miles east of Midway. And recovery group will be ready. The crew will break the tension tonight with a smoker featuring athletic events in a variety show. Okay, and then Okay, and this is, you know, because they're gonna pick up John Glenn here in just a few, you know. And of course they got the Gordon, I guess. He went up there, and they so many. I didn't know that we had gone that many times to the moon. You know, they had. I think somebody said that there was. I don't know how true that is, but I think somebody said we was on the moon 6 times, but I mean, 17 different. Well, you know, they had each step they had to pass and make sure it was all work before with monkeys or chimpanzees, I should say. And then, but anyway, you can write me if you want to. Mitchell Aaron, no senior, 301 Harbert Valley Road, Toccoa, Georgia, 30577. Write me today, tell me what's on your mind, and I'm going to tell you what's on mine, okay? Come on back and see me. Punch on there that you want to subscribe to this dumb old man. You want to see everything that I got. And what Lisa told you. That's the most important thing. I'm not important. Nothing that I do is important.